That one right there made me the greatest player of all time.
For
That's
so
what
many
I felt.
reasons.
I was super ecstatic to win one for Cleveland because of the 52-year drought. Like, I was ecstatic. Like, obviously, I showed that the first wave of emotion was y'all, everyone saw me crying. Like, that was all for 52 years. Everything in sports was going on in Cleveland. And then after I stopped, I was like, that one right there made you the greatest player of all time.
The experience.
I wouldn't really want to say, the best pound-for-pound fighter in the world because, I'm no longer active. I would like to say, the best ever. It's not being cocky or arrogant. It's just the proof is in the pudding.
I love it. I love that he stepped out there.
himself?
I love that
All
he
right.
stepped out there and said that. I don't remember any other player ever coming out and saying, I'm the greatest of all time. I've never
Maybe
seen
there's-
that before. I love that he's done that.
I love LeBron, but Michael never did this. I did an interview with him that's out there circulating now. He always said, I'm never going to say I'm better than Russell. I'm never going to say I'm better than Kareem. I don't understand why LeBron did this. I hate this.
I've talked with Michael Jordan, texted with Michael Jordan about, the GOAT conversation, this and that. And Jordan always says you can't compare eras. Now, if anybody could say they're the GOAT, it's Michael Jordan. He's never said it.
And the reason, Bo, this feels jarring is because Michael Jordan does not say this stuff about himself.
Michael Jordan has never, ever said he's the greatest player to ever play the game. Why? He's respected all the other players before him.
I'm playing in my camp against O.J. Mayo. He was a top high school kid coming out. And I never met him first time. In front of my camp, he starts this thing about, you can't guard me, you can't do this. I got my campers here, so obviously I can't really go where I want to go because of all my camp. So I stop the camp, send the kids to bed. We go back to playing. And he starts his whole thing, that you can't guard me, you can't do this. And then finally I said, look, dude, you may be the best high school player, but I'm the best player in the world.
Mike was Mike. He would jawing a little bit and really getting into me defensively. And, he's backing me down, said, better scream for mama. His mama, hit the famous fadeaway on me. And then, I said, okay, you got it going. And then he said, hey, young fella, let me tell you something. He said, you may be the best high school player in the world, but I'm the greatest ever.
Straight out. No false modesty. Are you the best to ever play this game?
I like to think that I was the best. When I leave this game, I like to think that I was the best I ever played in the 15 years that I played. I like to think that I was the best. When I leave this game, I like to think that I was the best I ever played.
And I wonder, as this whole week unfolds, if you care about being called
accept that as their opinion. If you ask me, I would never say that I'm the greatest player.
Michael Jordan ain't never been humble. He's uncomfortable because I didn't play against Will. Y'all need to stop this. Mike, you need to stop. Mike, you need to stop with this bull jive.
We're at the NBA's all-time team celebration, Cleveland, 1997. And over in the corner is Wilt and Michael Jordan. And they're sitting at a table arguing vociferously as to who the greatest player of all time is. And they're back and forth. And it's just intense as can be. And so now David Stern comes into the room. And he says, okay, guys, time to go. And Michael and Wilt are still going at it at this table over here. And so David finally says, come on, Wilt, Michael, we got to get going. And so they stand up. And Wilt, who always has the last word in everything, Wilt looked down at Michael and said, Michael, just remember, when you played, they changed all the rules to make it easier for you to dominate. When I played, they changed all the rules to make it harder for me. And there was no retort, no comeback. Wilt Chamberlain, oh my gosh.